Think testosterone is just about muscles and sex drive. That myth could be costing you everything from your mental clarity to your career success. And it's not just about getting older anymore. I'm seeing guys in their 20s and 30s with testosterone levels that would make their grandfathers look like teenage boys. I've spent years studying hormone optimization and working with men to optimize their health. And here's the truth. Most of what you've been told about testosterone is complete bullshit. These myths aren't just wrong. They're actually actively holding you back in life. In this video, you know what we're gonna do here. We're gonna break down the 5 biggest testosterone myths that are keeping you from reaching your full potential. We'll look at the real science, not bro science, and I'll show you exactly why these misconceptions are costing you in ways you've never realized. But first, let me share something that might shock you. A recent 2020 study in urology found that 20 to 30% of men in their 20s and 30s are already showing symptoms of low testosterone. Not a shocker. Low testosterone is an epidemic in our country, probably the world. That's not normal, and it's definitely not something you should accept as part of getting older. Do not accept that. I'm going to show you exactly why these myths are dangerous, what the real science says, and most importantly, what you can do about it. Because once you understand what's really going on with your health and your testosterone, your hormones, you'll never look at your health, performance, or potential the same way again. Myth number 1, more testosterone equals instant Hulk mode. Ugh. Let me tell you a quick story that perfectly illustrates this myth. Last month, a client came to me after doubling his testosterone dose, expecting to transform into some kind of combination of the Rock and the Wolverine literally overnight. Does that sound reasonable? I mean, think about people that have been training for 10 years. Perfect diets, perfect training routine, and that doesn't even happen. So instead, he ended up with acne, mood swings, and yes, man boobs. Not exactly the superhero origin story he was hoping for. Here's the reality. Testosterone doesn't work like a comic book transformation. While it absolutely supports muscle growth, strength, energy, piling on more isn't going to turn you into a bodybuilding champion overnight. In fact, a 2016 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed something fascinating. Supraphysiological testosterone doses actually plateau muscle gains while increasing side effects. Why? Because excess testosterone can convert to estrogen through a process that we've talked about many times called aromatization. It's like turning the volume up so loud that your speakers start distorting the music. Your body has optimal ranges for a reason. This myth is probably costing you gains in the gym and potentially your health if you're chasing numbers instead of optimization. You're chasing the muscles instead of an optimal therapeutic and high range. Focus on getting your levels into an optimal physiologic range under proper supervision from a medical professional. That's where the real magic happens. Myth number 2, low testosterone is just an old man problem. Not anymore. God, this one drives me nuts. You know what's wild? I'm seeing more guys in their 20s and 30s with grandfather level testosterone more than ever before. It's not just because they're getting old, it's because modern life is basically designed to tank your health, specifically your testosterone. Think about it. Chronic stress, poor sleep, processed foods, environmental toxins, 5G towers on every corner, and of course our cell phones, which we're addicted to and can't go 5 minutes without checking. Lack of sunlight, endless sitting. I mean, we're living in an environment that is basically kryptonite for your hormones. A 2020 study found that 20 to 30% of men in their 20s and 30s have symptoms of low testosterone, fatigue, brain fog, low drive, and sex drive. And here's what really pisses me off. These guys go to their doctor feeling like garbage and get told their levels are normal for their age and end up accepting a life of mediocrity because they believe it's just part of getting older. It's not. Myth number 3, testosterone makes you a raging jerk. This is a massive myth. This myth would be funny if it wasn't so damaging. You know, what actually makes people aggressive? Feeling like crap because their hormones are out of whack? Have we ever considered that? Let me break it down with some real science. A 2017 meta-analysis in Psycho, Neuro, Endocrinology found, well, that's a mouthful. This magazine and study found something fascinating. Testosterone supplementation in men with low T actually improved mood and reduced depression symptoms. Think about that. The hormone everyone associates with rage and aggression actually helps guys feel more balanced, more confident, and happier. Here's what's really happening. When your testosterone is optimized, not sky high, but in that sweet spot, you actually handle stress better. You're more emotionally stable. You're like the calm, confident king of your domain instead of a ticking time bomb. The aggression myth comes from conflating testosterone with steroid abusing or assuming correlation equals causation. It's like blaming cars for bad drivers. The problem isn't the tool, it's how it's being used. Just like with anything in life, folks. Myth number 4, testosterone is only about muscles and sex. If you still think testosterone is just about biceps and bedroom performance, you're missing about 80% of the picture. This hormone is literally involved in everything from your brain function to your bone density. Let me share something mind-blowing. A 2018 study in Nature Reviews Endocrinology showed that testosterone plays a crucial role in cognitive performance and neuroprotection. Translation, it helps your brain work better and protects it as you age. Think about it like this. Testosterone isn't just about the body architecture. It's the CEO of your entire physical and mental operation. It influences mental clarity and focus, emotional resilience, bone strength, heart health, energy levels, recovery and healing, even your risk tolerance and decision making. I see guys in the gym obsessing over their gains while ignoring brain fog and fatigue, never realizing it's all connected. Your testosterone levels affect every aspect of your life, from your morning motivation to your leadership presence at work. Myth number 5, you can skyrocket testosterone naturally with magic pills. Show me the pill. It's funny when guys come here and they say, I want to try the natural method first. Tell me which natural method you're talking about. The ashwagandha or just getting better sleep? Yeah, it may boost your testosterone a few points, but let's face it, guys, the proof's in the pudding. All right, let's end with the myth that probably cost guys more money than all the others combined. You know, those natural testosterone boosters at the supplement shop, GNC, the ones promising to turn you into a hormone optimized superhero? Yeah, they're bullshit. Most of them are about as effective as a screen door on a submarine. A 2019 study in the World Journal of Men's Health looked at popular testosterone boosters and found that most had little to no effect on testosterone levels. Yeah, you're basically pissing your money away. You're basically paying premium prices for expensive urine. Here's what actually works for natural testosterone optimization. Quality sleep, 7 to 9 hours. Lifting heavy things, aka strength training with compound movements. A diet rich in healthy fats and micronutrients. We always go back to the diet and nutrition, right? Stress management, avoiding environmental endocrine disruptors. And if your testosterone is clinically low, get proper treatment from a qualified medical practitioner. No amount of tribulus terrestris or magical herb blend is going to fix a genuine medical issue. Look, understanding these myths isn't about hormones. It's about taking control of your health and your performance. Every day you spend believing these misconceptions is another day you're leaving potential on the table. The truth about testosterone is that it's more complex and more important than most people realize. It's not about turning into the Hulk or Superman or the Rock. I like the Rock personally. Or becoming some aggressive meathead. It's about optimizing your body's most powerful hormone to better physical, mental, and emotional performance. If you are ready to learn more about how to actually optimize your hormones the right way, check out my next video where we break down the 3-step protocol I use with my clients to optimize their hormones. Remember, your hormones are too important to leave to chance or bro science. Get informed, get tested, get optimized. Out.